Then, and this really was the icing on the cake for me, this stupid ass Cetaphil commercial
Well, I was a little sensitive.
to announce his new album. What? What's up? I'm Camille. Welcome to my channel, The Confused Playlist, where I get to talk about anything music related that I feel like talking about. And today we're going to get into Lil Wayne and his performance at the 50th SNL anniversary. Now, of course, we're going to get into the video, but first I want to discuss where I'm at with Lil Wayne these days. I have been a fan of Lil Wayne since his Wobbity Wobbity days. I learned how to twerk to Lil Wayne. I dressed up as Lil Wayne for Halloween. I've always been a pretty big fan of Lil Wayne, and I can even explain why. The main reason is because he's very clever to me. He's good at saying things that like make me giggle, or like it's like a joke that I don't get till 6 months later. I actually enjoy that. Also, he is able to paint a picture, and I'm a creative, I'm a visual person, so he's able to put these weird thoughts in my head that I would have never thought of myself, and I actually appreciate that in an artist. Now, when it comes down to the beef, he did the right thing. He stayed quiet, regardless of the fact that people see him as Drake's guy or whatever. He was like, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. I ain't saying shit. But then we get the announcement that Kendrick got the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne proceeded to lose his fucking mind.
That hurt. Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position.
He came out and did this interview talking about how hurt and how disappointed he was, and how he's let everybody down, and he wanted his mom to see him play at the Super Bowl, which all of that I completely understand. Wayne is allowed to feel his feelings, but the second that he got in front of a camera and started talking is where he fucked up. Doing what he did and coming out and making that video was a fucking choice. Now, I do kind of get why he did it, because of course fans and people were saying, oh, it's in New Orleans and Lil Wayne should be the performer, even though that is not a thing. If you just do a quick little Google search, you will see that the state and the artist rarely ever line up. But anyway, I can understand him maybe wanting to make a statement because people are talking, but literally all he had to say was, I'm disappointed. I do wish that I had gotten the opportunity, but whatever. Best of luck to Kendrick. And like, leave it at that. He didn't have to add all that extra shit in there, because when I first saw the video of Wayne complaining or whatever, I fully expected that within 24 hours, there was going to be a video that came out saying that Jay-Z or somebody associated with the Super Bowl had promised Lil Wayne something. I fully expected that that's how this story was going to turn out when I first saw that video. But no, didn't nobody promise him anything. He was just, he felt like he should have got it and he was upset. So then GNX drops and there's that line, I guess my hard work let Lil Wayne down, which isn't a diss. He's just saying like, damn, I saw that interview too. I guess I let his ass down. I wanted him to be proud of me, but apparently he's in his own feelings right now. So this line comes out and Wayne sends out this tweet talking about don't wake the monster, blah, 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 blah. And then a couple of weeks later, he does an interview with Skip Bayless talking about, oh, I never heard it.
Can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to bump that. Okay. I used to bump that. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Help me out. What was that about?
That was the first time hearing it, but
I'd never even heard of it, even though I tweeted about it. I never actually took the time to listen to the line that the whole world is saying is dissing me. Calling cap on that, Wayne. Calling cap on that. Then, and this really was the icing on the cake for me, this stupid ass Cetaphil commercial to announce his new album. What?
Let's see a kiss. Ooh, someone passed the Cetaphil.
Wayne, well, I was a little sensitive.
You're Lil Wayne. We're always excited when you drop an album and you announce it with a stupid ass Cetaphil commercial. Like, who talked you into doing that? That had to be for a good sized bag. That had to be. There's the fan in me that's excited to see what a motivated and inspired Wayne has to say these days. But the way that he's announced this album and all the moves that he's done since the Super Bowl have made me already feel some type of way about an album that isn't even done yet. He just looks fucking childish. I'm not a PR marketing anything, but I could have done a better job than that. Fucking a 12-year-old could have come up with a better strategy to roll out the announcement of his album, but they went with that dumbass commercial and they tried to capitalize on the Super Bowl, which they shouldn't have done because it already made him look stupid. Just I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking these days. Anyway, that's my rant about how he's been moving and he needs to correct that. Lil Wayne, you're 42 years old. Stop. Then there was the other aspect of this as far as his performing. Like, Wayne forgets his words. A lot of times he was fucked up on stage and was just letting the audience sing. Like, he is not known as this great performer. And so people were saying that, like, would that have translated to the Super Bowl stage? I honestly think it would have, but we'll get into that afterwards. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Wayne and the Roots.
Now, one of the main reasons I decided to go ahead and make a video about this is because of the Roots. I love live music. I love when hip hop is done to live music. So I am going to love the band regardless of what Lil Wayne does. But I'm hoping Lil Wayne does a good job.
Yeah. What the? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Get the out, I don't bluff, bro. I'm aiming at your head like a buffalo. And you a roughneck, well, I'm a cutthroat. If you a tough guy, that's enough joke.
His necklaces look like Christmas font. Like, it looks like it should say Merry Christmas.
Like a buffalo. Thank you.
He said thank you. I don't know why, but he said thank you. To be honest, I wish the mics were turned up higher on the drums because it seems quiet to me.
Wear a hair down her back like mine. I make her feel right when it's wrong like a line. But man, she ain't never had a love like mine. And man, I ain't never...
I'm trying to imagine myself in the audience, and I'm the type of person where I just let the music do what it does. Like, if I want to jump up and dance, I'm gonna jump up and dance. And I'm trying to imagine myself being in the audience, and this doesn't feel like something where I'm gonna be like, hey, this feels like something where I'm just gonna kind of nod my head in my chair. Like, this isn't very energetic.
She made that thing jump like, and that's when she...
Okay, so history with me and this song. I've probably listened to this song more than any one human being should be able to listen to this song. When I was in the military, you know, you have to do PT tests and do your runs and stuff like that. And this song was like the perfect pace for me to run to. So I would just listen to it over and over and over again. I knew I had to make it so far by the end of the song to be able to like pass my PT test or whatever. So I would literally listen to this song just over and over and over and over and over again. But he got me through my PT test. So thank you for that, Lil Wayne. You don't want to stop reaching for the F is for finisher. Y'all don't even know I love drums. Just the fact that Questlove got to have that little like break in the oh, I love the cymbals. With a fucking family picture. I could say, I mean, you hear him clearly. He's not mumbling. He's sounding good. It's just like the energy. Like, I feel like DJ T. Lewis back there is having more fun than Wayne is. Let's talk about this outfit real fast. How are we feeling about these pants? I have not seen men in everyday life walking around with these pants on. Is this something, and I live in Tampa, is this something that they're wearing in different parts of the country as like their regular everyday clothing? Or is this just something that like the stars are doing? Is this like becoming a trend? Have we gone from skinny jeans to elephant jeans? Just wondering. I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me thinking I could date a cop. Honestly, I'm looking DJ T Lewis back there. He's the one that's got me hyped, not Wayne. I'm like looking at the DJ.
Have the right to remain silent. Now I gotta hide it, sounding like a siren, talking about
Ooh, that splash. Honestly, they could have kept the camera on Questlove. I love watching people play drums. I love watching him play drums. He's definitely on my top 10 list of drummers. I love his timing. He be doing shit that I cannot count in my head. I'd be like, how did you do that? He's so good.
hey, hey. When I hear that calling, yeah, we can hear the angels calling us. We can see the sunrise before us. And when I'm in that thing, I'm making sense.
I mean, we know that Lil Wayne can't sing, so I don't know why I didn't think that that was going to sound like that, but it sounded like that. But I mean, you know what? He didn't put no damn auto-tune on his mic. He closed his eyes. He said, I'm going to sing my damn song, and I feel that. So it is what it is. Again, the energy in this is a little low. I want to be hype, and it's not that. But okay, let's keep going. And then we got this song so there's two songs that people like say my name with, or you know how people like make fun of your name. So it was Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. People always say that. Karma, Chameleon. They'd say that about my name. And then when this song came out, that's what people would be like, Camille. Like, I like that one way better than Culture Club, because it was little kids that made fun of the Culture Club name, and you know, kids are mean, and this was when I was older, and it was cool. Anyway.
Cause I ain't got time. Cause my seconds spend this hours go to the almighty dollar in the almighty power of the church, help a sister, brother, son, daughter, for the mother, lover, papa, got the Maserati dancing on the bridge. Who is popping till like
This is the reason I love live music, or when they're backed up by a live band, because I get lost in the band and looking at what everybody else is doing. Because I love the fact that like each person is playing this one little part to make this whole song come together, and they all have to like be on the same page with what they're doing to make it sound good. And it's like they all get in this collective space and this collective energy together to be able to pull this off. That's why I love live music.
a million here, a million there, Sicilian thing with long hair, we work in the dairy here.
All bass players are cool. They just get that little lean or whatever, and they just get in their little pocket and they just stay there. Bass players be cool.
He's a beast, a dog, that boy is a problem. Okay, you're a girl, what's a girl to a goblin? Thank you, happy 50th.
Okay, immediate response now that I've watched the whole thing. As a standalone Lil Wayne performance, cool. I enjoyed it. He sounded good. He's looking good. He's looking healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as a standalone performance, it was fine. As far as me thinking about Wayne having the opportunity to do the Super Bowl, one good point that a lot of people brought up in this little debate is the fact that he's got so many like songs with so many other people that he'd be able to bring Drake out and Nicki Minaj and bring, you know, all these people out that he's worked with throughout the years. And to imagine that show at the Super Bowl, it would have been an amazing show. I in my imagination, at least. But Lil Wayne as a standalone performer doing what Kendrick did, like he would have done the entertaining thing, whereas Kendrick did the I'm going to send a message type thing. And that's been way more impactful, as we all know. So we were better off getting Kendrick. Yo, my brain just took a nap. Wow. Forgot what I was talking about. Kendrick Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah. So what we got from Kendrick is what the world needed at that moment that it happened. I think that Lil Wayne could have done a good show with the assistance of a lot of other people. But you know, whatever. Like I said, the reason I'm so like at this point is just because of everything he's done up to this point. He looks very childish in my eyes. And once I see somebody look corny or childish or or immature or whatever, like it's very hard to not see them that way anymore. You just kind of always see him that way. But I'll say this, Lil Wayne has a lot of time before his album drops to do some course correcting. Maybe now that the Super Bowl is over with, he can kind of put it all behind him and just really focus on the future and fire whoever the fuck advised him to do that Cetaphil commercial and hire some better people and come and put some fucking fire out this summer. I'm really hoping that he does that. So as Lil Wayne songs come out, I will be talking about them here. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure you come back, check out some of the other stuff I've done. I'm still new. I'm still figuring my life out. So that's why things don't look the same or sound the same. I'm just doing shit. But if you liked it, let the algorithm know so that other people will watch my videos. Again, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.